Welcome back to the channel. Today's a special one, guys. If you are a first-time home buyer, this is your video. I know a lot of our videos have been scaling on the more expensive side, 1.2 to almost 2 million. But today, this one is for you guys. If you're looking for a safe neighborhood, if you're looking for a place to start, just to get into the market, today's gonna be yours, guys. We're gonna show you 4 extremely affordable units starting in the 500s. And guess what, guys? We're in the city of Ontario Ranch. So this is 13 square miles of new builds. This is the biggest new development here in Southern California, and you can have your piece of it today. So again, it's gonna be 4 extremely affordable units, but also we got deals on top of deals, guys. I've negotiated something special just for you guys to get into these homes. I'm talking rates as low as 1.75 to get started, okay? If that doesn't put you on the edge of your seats, you're not really looking for a home. You're just here to look. But if you're interested in buying a home, getting into something that you can afford and start building equity, this is your video, guys. So without further ado, let's go and see plan 1. If it's your first time visiting the channel, you want to know everything about living in sunny Southern California, then go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Guys, my name is Will. The team and I, we get calls, texts, and emails from viewers just like you looking to make the move to sunny Southern California. So if it's 3 days or even 3 months, go ahead and feel free to send us a text, shoot us a call, drop us an email. We can't wait to hear from you. But let's get right into it, guys. This is going to be the plan 1. So we're at 1,710 square feet. That's a fairly nice size, guys. So 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 1,700 square feet. Let me go ahead and turn this around so you can see what we're working with here. All right, so this is the exterior of your townhome. So you have a little patio space out here. But this is what I'm excited about, guys. Look at how spacious and how well designed. And again, we're in the 500,000s here, guys. So 570 is what they're starting at. But then we have all these crazy incentives that we talked about. So we can seat 6 at the dining table. We can seat 2 over here on the island. I love the design of everything. Stainless steel appliances. Look at this. Spared no expense. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Don't film me now. Bam, look at that. Soft clothes. Love what they did with the black splash. If you love gas, you may have to figure something else out. This one has an electric stove. Again, I had electric in one of my rentals and I actually liked it. It got hot pretty quick. Love the deep sink. Love that they have, look at that, that's a cafe appliance right there. I mean, they've really stepped it up. The appliances these are top tier appliances, guys. Top tier appliances. I really love this builder because they spared no expense, guys. So again, this is gonna be a 3.5 bath. Here's your half bath as soon as you walk in. All right, let's go and take it upstairs. But look at this living room. Super open concept. Let me back it up. Open concept, TV here, right? Great starter home, guys. Great starter home. All right, so all of your bedrooms are gonna be right upstairs, and we're gonna see that a lot because we're only working with so much square footage, guys. Here's your laundry room as soon as you come up. The cabinets all match downstairs. Here's some storage right here in the hallway. Super cool. All right. Here's gonna be your first full bathroom. Okay. All right, first full bathroom. This was gonna be shared by these two bedrooms. This bedroom is being modeled as a gym, but it shows you just kind of how spacious it is. Let me go and walk around. All right, so this is the first bedroom. And then here we go. Here we are, right next to it is the second bedroom. And this one's modeled with the bed, so it gives you an idea of how much space you have in here. Again, we're in Ontario Ranch, guys. There's a ton of different builders. I'm talking thousands of new construction homes here. And I love the space provided by this one. So these homes are super spacious. At the price point that we're at, let's go and see what the primary is looking like. Here's your primary. I mean, this is a pretty big primary, guys. Pretty big primary. Love all the natural light that's coming in. As you can see, if we look outside, you're surrounded by a lot of other different properties. But also, again, this is like Ontario Ranch, guys. That's why you can see over here, there's that's an easement, so there'll never be anything there. But this was all farmland. And if we look out the window right here, this is gonna be the amenity. So that's the pool that's coming in. The pool house is literally right outside this window. So I don't know if we would want this unit per se, but you kind of get an idea of what's coming. I like this feature. This is pretty cool. So there's a nook right here that you can put a desk in. They did a built-in here. Let's check out what the bathroom looks like. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I love the design. Again, I'm horrible at design stuff, and that's why they hire designers, but man, they did a really nice job with the colors of the cabinets. Pretty big closet too. Really big closet, really big closet. Cool. So that's been the plan one. Again, 1,710 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Let me tell you guys, while we walk down, let me tell you guys a little more about kind of what they have going on here. So all of your homes in Southern California, all of your new construction homes, they're gonna come with solar, okay? And on this one, you have the option. So you can purchase the solar, and that would run you about $20,000, but you know, we can negotiate something for you. Or what most people do is they just lease it, you know? So if you leased the solar, that would run you about, I think 115 to 140 per month on the lease. So not bad. And I really like the lease because things change. And if it has to be serviced, like just call them out to come service it, right? Like you shouldn't have to do any of that. Let's go and check out what Plan 2 is working with. Again, there's not much difference on paper. So Plan 1 was 1,710 square feet. Plan 2 is gonna be 1,714 square feet, okay? So 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Let's check out this, the front. Let's see what we're working with out front, okay? So this is the front. We're gonna walk on up. So that's gonna be your front patio. And we're gonna walk in. Let's see if we notice a difference. Yeah, I noticed a difference. This actually feels bigger. I don't know. I mean, it's only 4 square feet, right? But it just feels much bigger. I don't know if it's a design thing, but it feels much bigger. I definitely like the dark cabinets they used. Look at this sectional. So they're able to fit a sectional in here. So you walk in and right to the left, there's a sectional. We're seating 4 here. just like last, you can seat 2 over at the island. What's the price on this one? Price on this one, guys, right at $600,000 on this one. Again, they stayed with the electric. This one has GE appliances. That first one, it had those cafe appliances that we've been seeing in the high-end homes. That's really nice. So in terms of design, I really like the design of the first one, guys. I'll be true to you. I really like the design of the first one. Let's see if they wow us anywhere. But that's gonna be your walk-in pantry right here. Let's check it out. So this is gonna be your pantry. Pretty deep pantry, some storage over here. All right, so it has that going for itself. Love how they put that storage right there. So your first half bath, again, 3.5 bath, your half bath is gonna be right there on this kind of split level. So just right up here. But look at that. This one has a loft. Lofts, guys, are lifesavers, especially if you have kids, because you can allow them to play here. You can turn this to a game room. There's a lot of different uses for a loft. So if you can get one, go ahead and get one. Here's your laundry room. As soon as you walk up, and then we're gonna have a bathroom with dual sinks. And this is gonna service the 2 bedrooms that are right next to each other. So here's our first bedroom. Okay. Great lighting in here, great space. Here's your closet. And then the other bedroom is right next to it. It's being modeled as an office, just to show you the space and versatility of it all, but pretty similar to the other. And then, I love this storage right here. You can never have enough storage. Never, especially in something like this that you're going to eventually grow out of. Pretty cool walk-in closet there. All right, here's the primary. So I mean, this is great for a starter home, guys. Even if you're buying your first home and you want to rent out a room to a friend, like this is a perfect place to start. And then you could potentially turn this into a rental, but a great place to start. And here's going to be your primary bathroom. There's a throne. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all, right? All right, guys, that was the plan 2. Now let's go check out the plan 3. I appreciate you tuning in. If you're dreaming about buying a home in SoCal, new build or resale, I can guide you every step of the way, whether you're ready in 3 days, 3 months, or even 3 years. We'll build a plan that fits your timeline. So go ahead and scan the QR code or hit the link below and let's set up a video call to get your personalized process started today. All right, guys, here we go. So you saw plan 1, you saw plan 2. Both of those were basically 1,700 square feet. Now we're going to plan 3, a little larger. So we're at 1,800 square feet. Entry price on this one, I can get you in for the high 5. So right now we're listed at $599. Pretty sure I could do a little better than that. But again, 1,824 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Let's go check it out. With this one, guys, you're still gonna have the patio out front. So slightly larger than those other models, but you're gonna get that. This is also an in-unit, so that's pretty cool. You only have one person on one side of you. The others, when you came in, you could basically see the kitchen. When you walk in this one, you're looking at the dining table. I love, again, all the natural light that all of these are giving. This kitchen is more integrated. I don't know, it feels a little smaller than the others, but I feel like the living space is a lot larger in this one. So again, still all of the bedrooms are upstairs, but I love that in this kitchen, they brought back the cafe appliances. So they do have the upgraded appliance package in this unit. I like the cabinets. I love the deep sink here. Here you are. Let's see what this pantry's, see what the pantry's giving. All right. There's your pantry. Again, there's your electric stove, and your half bath is going to be located right downstairs. So that's always great to have. Coat closet here. In all of the units. So love this loft. Again, we've seen the loft in all of them except for the first one. And they're pretty much the same, right? There's just little nooks and crannies that are a little bigger. This is going to be the shared bathroom for bedrooms 1 and 2. Here's your first bedroom. There's your closet. All right, and here's our second bedroom. This one's pretty big. This second bedroom's really large. All right, and let's check out the primary. I mean, this is great, guys. This is great value. Extremely, like, this is great value, massive value, guys, for the money on these. Again, this is under 600,000. Nice, deep walk-in closet. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And then here's the shower. All right, guys, I really enjoyed this one, but let's go see what the Residence 4 has to offer, because I think that one's gonna wow us. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, we're at Plan 4 right now, and you know what time it is. Plan 4, yes, Plan 4 is gonna be the home of the day. So right now, Plan 4, guys, we're at 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a loft. But I'm gonna point out all the features that I really love about this one and what makes it the home of the day. And again, I want you guys to comment. I'm without the wife today, so she always talks about me making the last one the home of the day. So I'm by myself, so I get to do that today. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so home of the day, guys. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2144 square feet. So this one's pretty big, and we're gonna have a loft on this one. But what do you think so far when we walk right in? So loving this sectional, space for that sectional as soon as we walk in, but you walk right into, you know, the living space. So you got the sectional, and also you noticed outside we did not have a like a patio situation outside. So you walk right in, you're basically in the kitchen, the living area, okay? Again, we have the electric stove, electric cooktop there. They went with the white cabinets on this one. And your pantry, it's gonna be right here. So no walk-in pantry. All right. But what I love about this one, here's one of the features, is you actually get some backyard space. So if you have a dog, if you have pets, you're gonna wanna look at the Plan 4. Let's see if I can get outside. Yeah, look at that. if you have pets, you're gonna want to, oh, look at that. And they have it set up for a dog right here, like a little dog run. But if you have pets, you're gonna want to look at the Plan 4. Also, your AC and everything is out here. You just a lot more space. Again, this was 2,100 square feet, so they're working with a lot more in this one. And so that feature I loved, but then this is the other feature I love. Ta-da, they have a bedroom on the first floor. This is gonna be so important, not just for you right now, but also for resale, right? So, you know, you guys are family now, so I'm gonna give you the best advice possible. But anytime you buy, especially a starter home, you're gonna wanna think about resale, okay? Because you're not gonna be here forever, and we want it to be easy to get out of it so that you can, if you had to relocate, if you had to, if you're looking to move to the next home and you have to sell this one to buy your other one, you don't want this sale to take forever because you risk the chance of losing, you know, that home that you're trying to get. So always look for, especially if you're buying here in SoCal, always look for that bedroom downstairs, because that's going to make it much more versatile when you go to sell, because that's what people are looking for. And this one has a really large loft. Look at that. So really big loft. And then here's your laundry room that we walk into right up here. So they have their loft as like a play area. Trust me, you can get a lot of play done here. And then here's going to be that shared bathroom. See what it's looking like? Okay. That's going to be that shared bathroom. And then here's going to be your first bedroom on the second floor. So your second bedroom total is right here. Then your third bedroom is right here. Oh, look at that. Oh, lizard. There's a lizard in here. Look at that. I don't know how you got in here. And he would be in the room with the giraffes and all the animals. That's funny. All right. And now let's go check out the primary. I really like this one, guys. I think I chose well. I really like this one. Super spacious. Super, super spacious. Let's see what the bathroom is looking like. All right, there you have it. Closet's pretty small though. Here's the closet. And then there's the restroom, so that's one closet. Okay, this one has two closets. Oh, perfect. Okay, here's a big one. All right. Perfect. All right, this was my favorite. All right, guys, I'm gonna switch hats right now. I'm switching from tour guide to consultant. So I wanna talk to you guys as if you were my brother, my sister, my family member. I know we typically feature more expensive homes on the channel. And quite frankly, I can't afford some of those homes, right? So I wouldn't expect you to, but there's a market for those. But what we just showed you, that's where I started. That's literally where I started. I bought my wife and I, we bought our first townhome in the city of Pasadena for $430,000. That was it. That's where we started, with something just like this, guys. This is how this works. When I'm selling these, you know, $1 million+ homes, that's typically not that person's first home, right? And it shouldn't be your first home. I mean, unless you got it like that, right? But the key here, guys, is to get in. That's the key to Southern California real estate. That's what nobody tells you. Get in. It doesn't have to, your first home doesn't have to be your dream home, but you get in somewhere and you start building what's called equity, guys. Again, I'm selling people's homes that bought for I think the largest one was somebody bought for 200,000 and then they sold for $1 million. I had another client in just 3 or 4 years, guys. I sold them a $1 million house. They sold it for 1.75 million. That's the kind of upside that you get in Southern California, and that's why something like this is perfect, guys, for a first-time home buyer. Some of these, let me tell you a little bit more about this development. So it's going to be 120 units, right? Pricing starting at the high 500s. So the plan 1 starting at 590, plan 2 right at 600, plan 3 right at 600, plan 4 just over 700,000. But also crazy incentives, guys. So they're gonna come with solar, right? So 115 to 140 per month on the solar. Total tax rate on these is 1.95. Okay, this is phase 2 of 9. How this typically works, guys, with new construction is you get in early. So the lower phases are gonna be less expensive, right? And typically as new phases release, the pricing goes up. So I know people that have bought homes and by the time they actually moved in, the house had appreciated 60, 70,000 because of all of the equity that they built because they got in at the early phase. Also, guys, Ontario Ranch, this community that we're in right now, this is a hidden gem. This is seriously a hidden gem, but I'll tell you guys my Ontario Ranch story. When I bought my home in Chino, I came and looked out in Ontario Ranch and didn't buy it because the cow smell and it was still very, very new. But to this day, if I would have bought that home, I would have had so much more equity. So that's why you want to get in something like this as your starter home. So get in here, let's build some equity, and then let's move on to the next one. And here's the biggest benefit of these, guys. 1.75 starting rate. Do you know what that means? 1.75. If you're rate sensitive, I mean, that's gonna save you hundreds of dollars a month. So this is literally the best deal that we've put out on the channel, and I'm gonna make it a point to bring you more of these. But again, if you're looking to buy or sell, right, in the Southern California market, I would love to work with you, especially if you're moving out here to the IE. My wife and I, we started in LA County and then we moved out in 2015 to the IE. We live here, we raised our kids here, and we would love to help you make the smooth move to the IE. So if you like this video, you're definitely gonna love that video. So we'll see you on the next one.